Welcome back to Two Way Radio Shop's YouTube channel. My name's Neve, and in today's video we are putting the touchscreen responsiveness of two popular PoC devices to the test. The two opponents that we have for today's video are the Motorola LexL11 and the Hytera PNC560. I'm going to start by providing some information on the two devices, but if you want to skip straight to the test, you can do that by going to the timestamp that's on screen now. Just to be clear, this isn't a review on which device is better, it's just an experiment on their touchscreen capabilities. Fighter number one is the Motorola LexL11. This is a mission critical PoC smart device. It has a 5-inch Gorilla Glass touchscreen. Fighter number two is the Hytera PNC560. This is a mission critical PoC smart device and it has a 6.3-inch touchscreen. The way that we're going to be testing the device's touchscreen responsiveness is by using 3 different types of gloves on the devices. So both of these devices claim that you can use them whilst wearing gloves, and it's one of the main selling points, so to speak. The first type of gloves we're going to be using are latex gloves like these. These are the kind of gloves that might be worn by first responders or clean room workers, so that they prevent contaminants getting onto their work and maintain a sterile environment. The second type of glove we're going to be testing are these heavy duty work gloves. These are likely to be used by field engineers or construction workers or something like that. And the last type of gloves we're going to be testing are woolen gloves like these. These might be worn by security guards who are outdoors doing a patrol when it's cold. They might be used by search and rescue teams or warehouse workers. Before starting the touchscreen responsiveness testing, I'm going to do a control run with both of the devices. What I'm going to be doing is using my bare hands to test the basic swipes, taps and scrolls on the device, just to see how easy it is with your bare hands. So this is the first test of using the latex gloves on the Motorola LexL11. So let's see if we can quickly unlock the screen. Okay, no problem unlocking the screen. Let's go ahead and have a look at some of the apps. Maybe try the calculator. We'll do 6 plus 6 equals. Still working fine. And then we'll swipe the apps off. So with the latex gloves, this device works pretty much exactly the same as with my bare hands. I can't really tell much of a difference. I think these gloves are a little bit big for me, so my precision when clicking isn't as good as it would be without the gloves on, but works perfectly fine. Now let's try the Hytera PNC560 with the latex gloves. Normally this button here would actually be biometric data, so you can sign in with your fingerprint. Obviously this isn't going to work with gloves on. So let's go ahead and find the calculator, similar to how we did with the Motorola LexL11, and do 6 plus 6. Literally works just as good as my fingerprint. Yeah, so latex gloves work absolutely fine on the PNC560 as well. So now I am going to be trying the Motorola LexL11 with these working gloves on. As you can see, they're a little bit big for me, but we'll give it a go anyway. So this is me trying to unlock the device. Okay, so it unlocked without any difficulty. We'll go ahead and slide up, go to the calculator. So as you can see, it's a little bit more difficult for me to click onto the buttons, but I really do think it's because there's like a big gap at the end of the gloves where my fingers don't fit. I'm going to try and pull them tighter. So let's do 6 plus 6. So if I use the side of my thumb where the finger is filling out the glove a bit more, it is a tiny bit easier to use, but it isn't great, to be honest. So there's that. So that's the Motorola LexL11 with these gloves on. And now we're going to try the Hytera PNC560. So let's try and slide to unlock. Fine. Yeah, this one's having a lot of difficulty with the gloves. So it does work if I press quite hard. Again, the gloves are a bit big, so it's not really having precision where I'm clicking on the screen. I'm trying to do 6 plus 6. I have to press quite firmly. I can't click the home button. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that was quite a struggle, to be honest. And last but not least, we're going to be trying the devices with these woolly gloves. I don't have much hope for these, by the way. Oh. I think that the finger and thumb of these have touchscreen in, so I'm going to be using this middle finger. No, as you can see, it does not work at all. The reason why I think this has a touchscreen in is because, like touchscreen gloves, it's a bit thinner at the end. These aren't my gloves, they're a colleague's. So, as you can see, it does work with this finger. But with any other finger, it's not working. So it's going to be a no for these with the Motorola device. And the last test is the Hytera device with the woolly gloves. Again, I don't have much hope that this is going to work at all. I'm going to be using this finger again. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Like, it works with this finger. I'm pretty sure this has touchscreen capability in it, like I've said. But yeah, it won't work with any of the others. So it's going to be a no from the woolly gloves with the Hytera device as well. So just to summarise my finding of ease of use using the gloves with the PoC devices, using these latex gloves was absolutely fine on both devices. So if you work in an industry where you might be wearing these gloves and still want to use touchscreen, then this gets the A-OK from me. Worked fine. If you work in an industry where you wear this type of glove, if it was more fitted to your hand, obviously I have a small hand, I feel like this would work pretty okay. Definitely on the Motorola, it worked way better on here. On here, it was a bit more of a struggle on the Hytera device. So if you work in an industry and you wear a glove a bit like this, it's gonna work, but it's not gonna be easy, and it's gonna work on here better. And then last and least, to be honest, if you want to use this kind of device with a woolly glove, it's not going to work. You're going to need a woolly glove that has touchscreen in the fingertips, which this does have on these two fingers, but I was trying not to use them because it didn't really work for the experiment anyway. So if you need to use a device and you need to use a glove like this, it's going to be a no. So that's the end of today's video. As always, thank you for watching. We put out educational and sometimes entertaining two-way radio related content every other week. If you've liked today's video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for similar content. If you'd like us to put any other devices to the test, please leave them in the comments down below and we will see you in the next video. Thank you.